To me, being an ally is coming from sports. It's almost like being a teammate. Letting it be known that you're going to be there for someone.
My parents growing up were both in different parts of the country. My dad grew up in a really small town in New York, and all he knew was playing basketball outside with anyone who was in the neighborhood. And to him, like, it doesn't matter how someone was, as long as like they were good at playing or was a good person. And for my mom, she did grow up in a more conservative part of the country, but she was just kind of in the upbringing of like treating people with kindness and respect. So kind of different paths, but same like destination for both of them. And then they just kind of taught me to just value people for who they are.
Going to a private high school, there weren't very many people of color, and those people of color were discriminated against by teachers, kind of targeted, and that was something that didn't sit right with me. And that's kind of where it really started for me, that I wanted to be able to go out and make sure that people don't experience things that I saw my friends and fellow students have to go through.
The percentage of allyship that I think is learning is definitely a majority of it, because I feel like a lot of people who are like resistant to it just don't know enough, and they're like afraid to learn. And then a lot of them are just like closeted and are just afraid of, opening up to that, because it is a scary topic. It is, really dark. So I think that is the majority of it, but action is definitely important, and it doesn't have to be, like I said, going out and physically doing things, but if it's like signing petitions, having conversations with people, it's definitely important to do both.
To be an ally, it's always being aware of what's going on around you, even if people who you're being an ally for aren't there.
And I kind of feel helpless, like even though I have a bigger voice than other people because of my white privilege, it just feels like there's so little that one person can do, and we all need to just be together. But like how we are right now, it really feels like we're divided, and it just makes it so much worse.
It does a lot more than people think. Letting someone know that you have their back. Just knowing that someone is in their corner, willing to back them up, and like I said earlier, like help carry the load, because it can be a very hard thing to do. And just knowing that people are there for you is something that's very helpful, especially in times like these.